Again, guys? Really? Really? Hmm? Seriously? We're just gonna kind of slowly back that way. Come on. Come on. Right back the way you came. Yeah, that'd be too easy.
Come on.
Huh?
I know there's green grass out here. In just a little bit, you guys should be on green grass.
Come on. We're making a chicken tractor. How cool is that? So he's working on the wire, finishing it up. I'm going to start working on the doorway for access to feed and water. And it's going to be kind of neat. It's coming along. Door finished. Just gotta have some wire on it. almost looks like contradiction of terms that they're standing down here in grass that's half waist high to me and screaming like they're starving to death. Here's why. Most of what's out here on this field, and I knew that it would be this way, is mostly fescue. And once it gets to a certain stage, it gets very tough, very hard for them to chew, like eating a stick. So once it gets like that, they ain't gonna eat it. So unfortunately though, they've ate down everything underneath. It's time to move them, but I need to get the next field bush hogged before I move them, to cut down that old fescue and get down to that more tender grass underneath, the seasonal grass, the warm grasses that are coming on. And that way it'll open up a whole lot more for them to eat on. Unfortunately, right now, that's just the way it is until I can get, hopefully, the next field bush hogged tomorrow or Monday, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Or I can get, well, I need to get that bush hogged. So we're gonna try to knock out some of this on Memorial Day weekend and get ready to move them to the next field. Quick note, everybody's exhausted from getting ready for the farmer's market. My wife put together 30-something loaves of bread, and I want to say thank you to everybody that came by the booth, because it was a near sellout day for the breads, lamb meat. We appreciate everything very, very much at both markets that we were at this weekend and last weekend both. Thank y'all very much. First hookup of the season always takes me forever to get back in the routine of getting the pieces and parts in the right place, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Forgot to put a little grease on the PTO before I tried to slide that on there. So we're gonna try it again. All right. Well, that took about 15 minutes longer than it should have. It's because I'm out of practice from last year. Sway control locked down. If it's right, it should be about even on both sides, and it is. I don't think it'll take me more than an hour, hour and a half to get this field that I need to get, because it's not horrible. It just needs that fescue knocked down. So I don't think that'll take too long. not. Well, I managed to get done before that settled in. Good bit of lightning off in the distance, back that way, and over here. So I'm gonna go park the tractor real quick, grab my water bottle, go check the radar, and see if we have time to get started feeding now or if we need to wait. We'll get the cows moved up here the next couple of days. That field over there is next. It's not quite as deep as this one, so hopefully I can do it in a little higher gear and not take quite as long. It's amazing the difference a day makes. Yesterday while I was bush hogging, it was 90 degrees heat index and all, hot, humid, and then front rolled in last night, real close to feeding time, so it was kind of chaos then last night. But now it's barely 70 degrees, windy, but I still need to get that field bush hogged. So I think this is the first time that I recall I ever remember bush hogging in a vest, having to have a vest to keep me a little warmer. But we're gonna get it done. I'll spare you the video on that, but whew, man, what a difference.
Roy thinks it smells good.
Roy thinks it smells good. I think it looks awesome. Guess what's for Memorial Day cookout? Some big old wonderful lamb burgers and some chops. Are the chops on the grill yet?
Right there.
Huh?
The
Oh,
grill's
they're
not
right
ready
there.
yet.
Cool. Happy Memorial Day. Look at that. Chops. Burgers. Get out of the way. Jalapeno cheddar bread. Yeah. Doesn't that look amazing? Chops.
My wife's jalapeno cheddar.
My wife's jalapeno cheddar bread underneath. Lamb, Swiss cheese, coleslaw. Oh my. Happy Memorial Day.